Well, hello and welcome back to week 4 of BA1152 Quality Tools. I hope you're doing well. This week we're going to look at the last 3 of the quality tools, and there's a lot of information and a lot of readings, and I'd rather present more material to you and let you discern what you need to look at to learn the material. Some of it is informational. And then there's continuing to work on your project. So I'm going to go to week 4 real quick. We're going to look at the charts, which are the last 3 of the quality tools. We're going to look at processes. We're going to look at waste. So the charts are the Pareto. Whoops, it just kind of jumped. Pareto and control charts, and which are used when working with numbers, and flow charts, which is used when working with ideas. So the purpose of the Pareto chart is to highlight the most important among a typically large set of factors. In quality control, it often represents the most common sources of defects, the highest occurring type of defect, or the most frequent reason for customer complaints, and so on. Okay. Control chart is a statistical process control tool used to determine if a manufacturing or business process is in a state of control. A flow or run chart is a representation of an algorithm, workflow, or process. It's used with working with numbers. Okay, so all you have to do this week is the readings and some videos. So I really tried to organize this. Okay, so kind of bear with me here. So for the charts, I've got 3 articles for each one, and I tried to do them the same way. So the Wikipedia, what is it, and how to use it, or how to create it. Okay, so each of these are specific to each of the 3 charts. Now, we talked about statistical process control. There's some readings here that this first part is about run charts. Okay, it's a little more detailed, and it's got some other readings that I wouldn't have found. Okay, so how to interpret them, how to describe, how to create it, how to analyze it. Okay, then this video shows you how to do it. So this continues. Remember, we did statistical process control last week. And so I carried it forward because I don't want you to forget about it. And it was automatically tied in with this from the previous instructors. So I just want to make sure that you get it and that you have the information that you need. So there's some information here about how to do it and what it is. And some more videos about a control chart and how to create it. So sustainability. The improvement of the process is certainly a goal to celebrate. Your post-improvement analysis reveals that the process is performing very well after significant removal of wastes and time delays. So sustainability, so here's some information right under all of these links right here, because this is something you also have to look at when you're working on a quality control process. So controlling the process after the improvement. I tried to make this as holistic as I could without overwhelming you in 5 weeks. But there are things you need to know. You need to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So you need to, if you remember, in week 1 we did what is a process. Then we looked at some other, it's not just the quality tools if you don't know what you're using them for or when to use them. So there's a lot of stuff that's kind of in there. So I carried statistical process control over to this week. Please do not be overwhelmed by these. Kind of take a look at these readings and these videos, whatever you have here. Take a look at it. See if it's something you can use. Bookmark it if you need to. It might be something that you can use in your final project. Okay, so here's some information about flowcharts and continuous process improvement and waste. Flowcharts. Here's some information. Like I said, don't let this overwhelm you. These videos right here at the very end, how to create the flow chart in Excel 2010 and 2013 and Word 2010 and Word 2013. You may not need that. You may be able to watch one and be done with it. Continuous improvement. Here's some more about PDCA. We talked about that, I think, in Module 2. So some more about waste. It just kind of carries on. I didn't want to put too much in the optional because I want you to be able to incorporate as much as possible. Here are some more videos that, take a look at them, how to calculate cycle time. I think it's all really important, but you're not going to be tested on all of it. You might want to just take these and bookmark them. Okay. Here are some videos. I have 2 videos for each of the charts. Here are some supplemental and how-to videos. You may or may not need them. But at least take a look at them. Then here are your assignments. So we have 3 charts, so you have to do 3 assignments. So create a run chart from the data in the table below. Make sure you choose the correct columns for your run chart values. And you just take this information and put it on the chart the same way it tells you to in the videos and in the articles. Control chart. Create a control chart using the information provided using Excel or Word. Spread out the months as follows: January, March, May, July, September, and November. So you're going to have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months for each year. And then you're going to plot these out the way you need to. The Pareto chart, you're going to do exactly the same thing. Use this information. Your percents should be on the left and your reasons should be on the bottom. Create your Pareto chart using Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. Exactly the same thing. This is the information about the final project. You should be working on that. And now with this module, we have finished all 7 of the quality tools. So you should know about them. You should know how to incorporate them. You know what the processes are. You know about wastes. You know about all these different things. And some of this information, it looks overwhelming. But spend some time each week on what exactly is going on. How are you going to sustain it, your project? So make sure that you have everything that you've studied in this class in your final project. Your final project should be several pages long. It is due before 10 o'clock on Saturday the 27th. As always, let me know through messages if you have any questions. Do not stress out. Take your time and use whatever articles and videos are going to help you. If you need to, look up other ones and let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a fabulous week. Next week's module is going to open on Friday. And then, so that's Friday the 19th. And it will be due on Saturday the 27th. So make sure that you get working on it and you're going to have plenty of time to turn it in. Have a fabulous week, and I look forward to talking to you next week, which is week 5. Have a fabulous